Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
It is Freedom First Friday, and our friends at Freedom First wanted to give their segment today over to a wonderful organization that you may not be aware of. It's the Roanoke Refugee Partnership. And here to tell us more about it are Megan Carter and Bethany Lackey. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I didn't even know about this, the Roanoke Refugee Partnership. What is it?
Yeah, so we are a totally volunteer organization partnered with community resources in the community to help refugees become self-sufficient. We do this through 6 different committees, focusing on the individual needs that they have to help them become self-sufficient.
Okay, and when I say new, you guys are
brand new.
Like how new?
Yeah, so we started this back in February, but we've only been a nonprofit, a 501c3 since
April.
April,
A little over a month,
Right.
Yeah.
So what brought this on, the need for the organization?
Yeah, so we're currently in the worst refugee crisis in history. There's over 65 million refugees, which amounts to about 1% of the global population. More than half of those are children. We've all seen the images on the news of people fleeing their homes with their families, fleeing from war and famine. Fixing that problem will require global cooperation and diplomacy, but we sort of realized that there's a lot that we could do in Roanoke to help the refugees that are already here.
Right. So what compelled you both personally to get involved in this organization?
Right. So personally, I'm a mother, and so looking at my sweet 7-year-old and then seeing on TV, I could not imagine having to pick up my family and start new in a different place when you don't know the language. And I think really this is just a human issue. I think it's been very politicized, but really it's just about helping people that are very vulnerable.
Right, when you get down to the basics of it.
Right.
We are all humans.
Exactly.
And we all have needs. So when you started this organization, talk a little bit about some of the things that you found that the refugees face when they arrive here to the U.S. What are their needs? And
they have so many different needs.
I can imagine,
I think that they start out at a disadvantage. Just imagine having to flee your country. You're in a refugee camp, which is essentially a tent among thousands of other tents. And then you're there for years. You finally get accepted to the U.S. And then you have this whole new set of challenges. You don't know the language. You probably don't have support here. And you start out essentially in poverty. And then trying to claw your way out of that is really difficult for people.
So where do you step in then, and how do you help them then, you know, kind of make their way and help them kind of rebuild?
Yeah, so we have 6 different subcommittees, and we're partnered with resources that already exist to try to not duplicate any effort. So we're sort of like a hub for resources, and we assess each family individually, identifying, you know, goals, education level, what resources they already have, and then we address each of those individually, such as education. We provide ESL tutoring in home, help with transportation, getting to doctor's appointments, getting to work. There's no public transportation on Sundays or in the evening, so that's a major barrier for some people. And we make sure that they have, you know, food in their homes, the kids have shoes to go to school, and yeah, we're just sort of a continuation of care for them.
And what we found is that, and also research on refugee mental health shows us that if refugees can learn English very quickly and get connected to the community very quickly, then they have better outcomes in the long run. And so that's what we're finding in our families as well, is if we can get tutors in their homes and help them learn the transportation system and get connected to their community,
then they can be successful.
Yeah, they're so resilient. They're so resilient. They just need a little guidance and help.
Right. Okay, so if people want more information and they want to help, how can they do that?
Okay, well, I say visit our website.
Okay.
Fill out our volunteer application, RoanokeRefugeePartnership.org.
Okay.
We also have a fundraising campaign going on right now. We're very connected on Facebook to our community, and so you can find out more information about our fundraiser on our Facebook page as well.